Hello world, we're back with the second half of or part two I guess, the same thing, of my Spider-Man painting. As you remember, this is where we ended with the first half, so Miles Morales, nice. Um, so now we gotta get the second half, which is a different character's face. I like those it's like those posters I guess, where it's like one half of a character and another half of a character side by side. So I already picked out what character I'm gonna do side by side. I'm excited to get it started, and yeah, first I'm gonna draw it again, and then I'm gonna paint it. This one's a lot harder, but yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're doing Spider Gwen. If you've seen the movies, you know who that is. Trying to figure out how to. Can't really see like her head. Drawing. I looked up drawing. I mean, I guess this has got to be like I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be much trickier than this Spider-Man. Her eyes are a little more, I guess you could say, like closed, kind of. Not closed, but like Miles' eyes are like real big, and that's why I got them real big. Her eyes are a lot more like narrower, I guess. Yeah, narrower. Um, but yeah, let's try to. I'm trying to find an image that I can like go off of. Alright, this is the best image I got, so we can do what we got. Anywho, today's topic of discussion is gonna be about giving energy. I know I struggle with this a lot, so that's why it's important, I think, to like discuss it. I think I went high enough. Yeah, but who you give your energy out to is really important, in my opinion. Like you shouldn't, I don't think, give your energy like to everybody. Not all your energy, at least. No, I don't. Zoom in on this picture. Oh, gee whiz. Okay, so her eyes like this. You can't give your energy out to everybody. I think a lot of times for me, I try to like people please. So like someone maybe asks me to do something, like, oh, you want to hang out? And a lot of times, I think I'll just like, I won't say no. I'll just say like, oh, maybe. And it's like, cause I just don't want them to like be mad at me, hate me or nothing. But it's like, you can't constantly give your energy up like that. Like, you can say no. If someone doesn't like you because I don't know, because you don't want to hang out with them for a day or ever, then that's more of a them thing than a you thing. Like, you're not obligated to hang out with anybody, so you shouldn't have to feel obligated to hang out or to, you know. A lot of times, like, I feel obligated to like go back to the same job because it's like, well, shoot, I know they like me there and they always want to see me, so I guess I'll just go back because it's comfortable. I guess I know what to do, but at some point you gotta do what's best for you, and like you gotta be like, all right, we ain't doing that this time. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep going back to the same job for, like holidays and stuff. I'm gonna try not to go back in the summer. Like after this spring break, my goal is to never step foot in that job and do something that I want to do. You know. Like I'd much rather do something that I'm interested in, rather than do something that maybe someone else is interested in me doing. Like, oh yeah, we're excited you're coming back. You're excited I'm coming back because you need help. You're not excited I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta remember, like, just because people say they're excited you're coming back to a job or something, they're just excited maybe that you're just there to help. They're just glad you're there to help. And, you know, that's okay. You know? But if that's what you are, just say that. Just say, hey, we're glad you're coming back to help. Not, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just like sometimes I feel like I don't know, bro. Like I'm on this rant specifically because they said I don't care. You know, I don't care who sees this. Not many people watch my YouTube channel anyway. I was told by a source, a good source of mine, that a dude who works at the job, I'm not gonna say names, of course, because I have some respect for some people, but like they said that I was slower than another guy who came back, and so they like, I wasn't even there, like I was at school, like I wasn't working, I haven't worked in 2 months there, so they're like, yeah, Brennan's slower than him for sure, but hold on, this drawing don't add up here. Hang on. Trying to make it like the same drawing. Yeah, so they said like I'm not a faster worker than him. I don't hustle as hard as this other guy. And a buddy of mine is like, nah, I think Brendan hustles more than him. And this dude who I've known for a while was like, nah, I beg to differ. Essentially, he said he begs to differ. Which, when I found out, I was mad. I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, I don't care about how much you think I do or don't hustle. That's not what I'm mad at. I'm mad at the fact that you're talking about it and like almost like you're betting on it. Like I was told they were like, yeah, so when you come back, just make sure you hustle so you can beat them. I'm not there to compete, bro. It's a job. I'm not there to compete. What are we talking about? Beat him. I don't want to beat. What are you talking about? Beat him? I don't care about. Like, it made me mad. Like, hearing it made me upset. Because it's like, I'm not competing with him. It's a job. Right? It's a job. Do your job and go home. Not do your job and hope you did better than everyone else at your job. It's a team, I thought. If it's a team, why should it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's going to be dudes who hustle harder and just, like, go faster naturally, like, and I don't know, bro. It's just, like, weird to me, like, the fact that you could do that, so it's like, all right, bro, you want to do that? I'm just not gonna come back. So this is gonna be my goal for the year. This is my last time coming back. Like, why should I come back and work with you guys if you're just betting on me anyway? And like, like, you're just weird. Like, it's a weird thing to me. It's a weird concept to me. It's like, what do you mean you? Like, when I was told this, bro, I was mad at my buddy because I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not. My buddy said I was the better one, but it's like, I'm not mad that you picked. I'm mad that you even like picked anybody. Like, you shouldn't pick. Oh, this guy's a better worker than this guy. It's like, dude, do your freaking job and go home. I'm not here to compete with you. Who does a better job? So, yeah, they don't know this, but I plan on this. The plan is for this to be my last time ever stepping foot in that company again. I've been wanting to quit for a while, and so I think this is like a good time to go. This is a excellent time, I think, for me to to kind of step away from this job and do something else that I'd rather do with my time and that. I'm gonna give my energy somewhere where they don't. What I'm saying? Where they're not doing that nonsense of who's the harder worker amongst these couple people. Like, I'm not doing that. So it's a cool job while it lasted, but I think it's time for me to carry on and find some new stuff. Her eyes like cut off here. This is hard because it's like, it's almost like you need a defined line to differentiate between the mask and the hood that she's wearing. Because Spider-Gwen wears a hood in the movies. So I think I got the hood here, but in the upper portion, it's really hard. I'm going to really struggle to get like, alright, this is where the mask is. This is where the hood is. Kind of trying to keep it the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, the picture I'm looking at isn't necessarily helping. I wonder if I can do that and then that. Okay, hang on. So I might do some improvisations here. Bang, bang. Here's this. There it is. There it is. I guess it needs to be a more diagonal that. Never mind, I messed that up. Hang on. So we gotta come up from here. And then go straight across here at like an angle. At like this angle. And we have to get the curve. And then from there we gotta this is hard. I got a good portion of it though. Like I got like good amount. I just need to add like these webs here. And yeah, just really need to add these webs right in this area kinda. I guess maybe and then it comes straight off from here is like she don't have as defined of shoulders as Miles does, and she don't really have like the like the drop off kind of thing. But I see what she got going. So far this is what I got kind of like. I don't know if you can tell. It's like the hood is here. This is the mask. This is the hood. This is the eye. I'm trying to get it to where like you'll be able to see the hood and the mask. And I think it's gonna need like a sharp line, like a sharp edge around all of it, like almost like a Sharpie kind of thing, right? Kind of like I need like a border, a strong border to like go off of here. It's kind of tough. Hers is very different than Miles's was. I don't want to mess it up by doing this, but I think I'm gonna have to try it. I can always paint over it, I guess, but so we're coming in at an angle here, and then we go straight here. And I think that'll work almost like good. And just that little distinction is like hood and mask. But I also have to keep it going around. It's just like, ugh, this is tough, guys. This is tough. This is not an easy task here. It's all different colors. It's all the same color. I mean, like, it's all the same exact color. So you're trying to like separate the design a little bit. Yeah, I like what I have. And it kind of flows into this. Boom. And then bang, there's the hood. This is also the hood, actually. Now that I realize it, this is also part of the hood. And this is like a legit straight line. And it curves, so. Oh, actually, I like what I did. So it kind of, you can tell the difference now. It'll be like hood, mask. Oh, I did pretty good job actually. So far of what I got. I don't want to outline the face too much yet. I might even change something up here. Do I want to cut it that much? I don't know. Guess I'll. So this is what I kind of got. It's hard to see because but this is like the hood. The hood needs to be a little more rounded. I'll paint that out, and then the mask. I need to erase some of this. This is the neck. This is like the shoulder area. But yeah, that's what I got so far. All right, so here's the next step of the of the process. Is she, unlike Miles, has spiderweb like decal, I guess. I don't know, like when you see the Spider-Man suit, usually it has like the spider webs on it. Right. Miles doesn't have that for real. And neither does she, other than in the hood. In the hood is like the little webs. So I have to now like figure out how to draw these webs so I can paint those. My goal is to not mess up this suit at all, really. But some things get messed up along the way, and that's okay. So it looks like kind of like straight lines with like arches coming off of them. I guess almost curvature lines here. So I'm just gonna make a few lines as straight as I can. And, and then I'm gonna, oh, that's the neck. So that's the neck. So from there you just kind of connect these arches to it. And all the arches kind of like line up perfectly. Almost want to put another one there just so I can make it a little smaller. It's actually coming out pretty good. Put another one here. There. You can't really get the last one. And I gotta do the same thing for the hood. I actually kind of... The hood is kind of like the first piece of it too. Like the bottom hood area. When I say the hood, like I did the hood. But I just have to do this bottom hood now. And that's connected, so I kind of have to... Don't want to connect the neckline down. Just want to put one here. Put one here. Yeah, I guess we'll put one here. Why not? And one here. Yeah. Oh no, we can't put one there because that's not how it looks. Silly me. So I have it completed now. Like you can see, like these lines. I almost need marker. It would be easier with marker, but I'm gonna do those lines first. Those are pink lines. Oh no, they're blue. They're blue. They're not pink. They're blue. I need the thinnest brush I own. I want to say it's this one. Is it this one? This one seems pretty thin, but I think I have a thinner one. An even thinner one. I'm excited actually about this painting. It looks like it could come out pretty good at the end. I don't know what background I'm gonna do yet. I guess I have to probably do something like orange and bright, like something, you know. That's kind of what the film is. It's like a bright film. So, peach pink is the pink I'm gonna use, I think, and there should be a blue that I actually have. It's acrylic. So I have two blues. I have acid blue and cerulean blue. Let's see which one is more her color. They might be the same blue. I'm hoping they're the same blue because I'm about out of this acid blue. But I don't need a lot of blue. Okay. So based off of the look, I'm gonna go with acid blue because the cerulean blue or whatever that other blue is really darker. Is a little darker, not really darker, just a little darker. So always roll up the sleeves. So each web is blue, and then in the background of the hood it's pink. So each line and web is blue. So the trick is, I don't know the trick. To go really slow. That's the trick. Trick of the trade. You just go really slow. Do one at a time. One area at a time. Until you finished. Woo! Okay. Like this one I went a little too fast and it got thicker. That's okay though, because you gotta add some blue. You almost barely want to touch it, it feels like. You barely touch the canvas. This part's gonna take a while, I have a feeling. That is okay though. I'm not in much of a rush today. I just want to paint it, you know? I just want to get it all done today. I love these two Spider-Man films. I'm excited for the third one to come out. It should be good. I'm hoping it's good. If it's good, it could really be the best trilogy of all time. And, I mean, that's saying something. There's a lot of trilogies it would compete with. Just off the two films alone, I mean, the first two are amazing. Like, the first one was really good. And somehow the second one is just, in my opinion, just, like, so much better than the first one, you know? It's like, the second one is a 10 out of 10 in my eyes. You know, a lot of people don't like it's, you know, superheroes, it's just all action. It's like an emotionally depth story, though, that I feel like a lot of people are missing out on because they're not watching it. You know, that's okay. You know, you're allowed to, you know, watch what you watch. But really, you're missing out on something. Superheroes in general are cool because it's just like a world you can go to, you know? Like, Oh, it's just like a world you can go to. That's awesome. It's an awesome world where people in it are superpowers. They have superpowers. That's awesome. And Spider-Man films are always cool, just because I don't know. It's a little more like relatable than I think most. Like I can't relate to Wolverine in any way at all. But I can relate to Spider-Man in a way of more so Peter Parker even. Like you relate to him because you're that, like maybe you're broke or something, who knows, you know? Like whatever. He's always in a dilemma that you just are in life. To me, that's cool. That when you can relate to the hero himself, that's awesome. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome. Some of them obviously are much harder to relate to, but they all have something, I think, that you can relate to with them. Even if it's a minor detail. But I think Spider-Man does it well. Like, everyone can relate to Spider-Man. More so Peter Parker than Spider-Man, but you get the gist of it. Making great timing on it, actually. Ooh, don't put it there. Do not put it there. I almost put it where I did not need to put it. If I put it there, it would have messed up a lot of this image. These are our, like, reverse arch, or these are arches, I guess, yeah. Little hills, that's how you kind of draw it. If you're drawing along or you're painting along or something. It's kind of what it is. It's like a hill for the spider webs. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna let that dry up. And now we're on to another hard part. You can see the blue. Dude, it's like electric blue. Very cool. Very cool. But next is a part that I'm a little scared of. But no need to fear it too much. So it's this one's a little bigger, but not much bigger. Brush. Oh, I have the pink I'm looking for. Where do I have it out? What's this pink? Ooh, is she more light pink though? There's peach pink and light pink. I don't know. Guess we're gonna figure it out together. Whatever pink I choose is probably the pink for the rest of the video. Yeah. Peach pink's not bad. Peach pink is not bad, actually. I don't know. If it's the same, I'm really out of light pink anyway, so we're gonna most likely go with peach pink. Oh, I mean, it's the same exact color. It's really similar. I think I'm gonna actually go with the peach pink though, or the light pink, just because I feel like it's, I don't know, just more her vibe. I'm scared of this part because if it touches the blue, I have a feeling it's gonna mess up the blue. But you need it to come close to the blue. I mean, I can always go back and re-hit the blue. If you're following along at home, or you're doing it yourself or something, let me know how you do. I don't know if anyone really follows along at home. But man, if you do, this one's tricky stuff. This is a very tricky painting. It's gonna take a lot of time and effort to get all these little pinks. So just take your time. Don't rush it too much. And just enjoy the process of painting. The pink highlights the blue though, so like when you lay the pink down, the blue kind of stands out also, I think, which helps. I love her suit. Like I like the I don't know, I like the colorway. I like the pink with the electric blue almost. Like it's really it's a cool colorway. It's a dope colorway, you know. I don't know, it's just like it's so bright, and that's what you want with the Spider-Man character. You don't want to. I know Miles Morales has a black suit, but you almost want like a bright Spider-Man usually. Personally, I feel like bright Spider-Man suits are where it's at. You know, that's that's why the red and blue works so well. It's a brighter one, but I don't hate Miles' suit. I think Miles got a cool suit also. You know, black and red's a great colorway. I like the Jordans he wears too, like the Chicago's with the the Chicago's, and I want to get a pair of those, man. Those are baller shoes. I think they're awesome, but man, they're expensive. But yeah, I've been trying to find a pair of those for a while now. This part's really gonna test my patience, I think, here. Like, painting all this pink is like kinda like, I don't know, I might have to separate, like split it up, like take a break halfway through the pink. Just to kinda do something like pause the video maybe and come back, and cause it's gonna take a while, I think. Now, like I said, this is part 2. Part 1 was yesterday, and that was the Miles, which I might retouch up. I don't know. His eyes aren't. I don't really know how red around his eyes are. If it's super thick or if it's thinner. It's not bad actually. And it could be a little thicker, but once you do black on there, it's kind of tough to like go over it. Oh, shoot. But so far, I'm really happy with the way this is like all turning out. Like Like, it's really, in my opinion, it's turning out really well. Miles' face can be a little rounder, almost thinking. I might actually add on to Miles. I don't know though. Like, I made Spider-Gwen's face a little wider, as you can tell. Like, it's wider, then his is like alien shaped, kind of. But you know, everyone, their faces are different. And as I'm looking at, I don't know. I think either way it'll be okay. My painting, do what I want. It would have been cool to get his material in there, but I don't. It's not easy to like. His material is like almost like carbon fiber or something. I don't even know how to describe it. Spider-Gwen's you can't really see. She's just kind of, you know, whole lot of white. So that's why, like, you have to. What makes hers hard is like you have to figure out a way to differentiate. I can't really pronounce that word, but you have to find a way to like get it all to, you know, not look the exact same. Add depth to it, I guess. Add depth and layers. Ooh, I move the painting as I touch brush, but it's okay. It's coming out pretty good though. Like, the pink stuff is really coming out nice. I'm not touching much blue. So that's awesome. Just kind of do it one square at a time. If you try to do too many squares at a time, you'll really mess yourself up, guys. So just one square at a time, section it off. The smaller it gets, obviously, the easier it becomes. Well, actually, maybe the harder, because you have to be more meticulous with it. You can't just kind of throw it in. Pink is really coming out good though. This one's a little darker of a square though. I'm gonna try to remove some of this pink and add it somewhere else. But it is coming out really good, guys. I'm pretty excited. To see my final product. That's one thing you'll notice is like a lot of my pictures aren't painted for like other people. Obviously, they're painted for me. It's like what I want to see, what I want to paint, you know. The cool thing about this being on the YouTube is not a lot of people see my YouTube. So I mean, since not a lot of people see it, I can talk about, you know, whatever, you know, topics that I feel like people maybe should talk about and don't, without having to worry about, you know, I don't know, I can just be more free on here, I feel like, because I have 18 subscribers instead of 200 whatever followers. So I don't know. We're almost done with this section of pink. Not the whole pink area.
But I'm sectioning it off so it's like the start,
the middle, kind of the end. That way you don't like overwhelm yourself. I might end up doing 3 parts, and the third part might be background. Like, I have to still kind of figure out what background I want and how I want to do it and all that. But yeah, don't be surprised if this ends up being a 3-part video where it's a lot of that background's really gonna tie it all together, I think. It's really gonna help it pop. If you've seen Across the Spider-Verse, you know that they're like 2 different people. And especially at the end, it's like he's in a whole other universe. And he's on a different Earth than where he's used to. So you can almost like you can play with it. Because it's not, it could be sunny over here, dark over there. To show like the drift apart between the two, or kind of have like the option to make it your own too. Like, I could put them both in the sun if I really wanted. Same background, but I think it would be cooler to almost do like a different background for each half. I think she's gonna get something more bright, and he's gonna get something darker to kind of represent that drift apart of between them. You know what I'm saying? And the second one, it really made me sad when they kind of drift apart from each other towards the end there. She's like, he's just finding out everyone lied to him, including her, and he really likes her. And that part broke my heart. I mean, I was low-key in tears. I teared up real good there because it's just like, how could you do that to him? But she don't know he likes him. And she has the ideas. I think she can tell a little bit that he has feelings for her, but she's hoping, I don't know actually what she's hoping. She kind of just like, I don't know. And she likes him, but she just can't stop hurting him. It seems like every time something like they come in contact with each other, she's just like hurting him in that movie, like this Hobie guy and all this other stuff. It's like his feelings get hurt, I think, and he's just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Which, at the start, I didn't really like Hobie. And then Hobie kind of like, Hobie's the only one who's there for Miles. At the end, he's like, you know, he don't even chase Miles like the rest of them do. He just disappears. And at the very end, he's like, she assembles her own team to go help him. And Hobie's there. I think Hobie's awesome for that. Hobie's real. He's real for that. All those other Spider-Men are fake. And he taught him how to. He said, "Hey, bro, do this and you'll get out of this. Use your palms, not your fingertips, little bro." I do hope Spider-Gwen and Miles get together in the next one. They start dating or something. That's how it ends. That would be fire. Because they're so perfect for each other. But it's like, I don't know if we're going to get that, guys. I really don't know if we're going to get that. I don't know what we're going to get. I don't like that we got to wait till 2027. I mean, if you're making us wait that long, this movie better be crazy better than all the other ones ever. Like, Across the Spider-Verse is my favorite, but this one better just. And I have high expectations for it. Like, I think it will do good. And when it does, man, it'll be a top 3 trilogy of all time. A top trilogy, my fault. The top trilogy of all time. I had the trilogy on my mind, so I said 3. But yeah. We are almost done with this hood. After this hood, I'll probably take a break, come back, finish it up. Hey, March Madness is about to start soon, guys. Let me know who you guys think is gonna win it all. I'm a Michigan fan, so I hope Michigan does. But Duke and Arizona are some good teams, man. I don't know how you beat those 2 teams for real. Yo, my Spider-Gwen is clearing my Miles right now. Like, so crazy different. Like, I feel like she looks way better than he does in this pig. Like, holy smokes. Not saying I didn't get Miles right, just saying the level of detail to get Spider-Gwen accurate is tough. Especially for a guy who's not really an artist. So I'm gonna applaud myself. Cause this is nuts. Wow. So this is what I got. That's the hood. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll come back, finish it up later. Alright, I'm back from my hiatus. My hiatus? Hiatus? I don't actually know if I know the word. But, so, we last ended off, I was on this pink stuff. Pretty much, just on the white now, I think. So I'm just gonna splash the white down and get to painting. Oh, that's black. Whoopsie daisies, wrong color. That's okay, because I wanted to do something anyway. I wanted to kind of add a little more, I guess, like Miles' face kind of looks like an alien. So I was kind of hoping I can just a little bit widen it out. Just a touch. I mean, it don't gotta be nothing too much, but, you know. Jeez, this paintbrush is stiff. Stiff. Sometimes just putting it in the water is not enough. Sometimes you gotta really get it open. I think I've now damaged my paintbrush. That's fine. Buy a new paintbrush. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I like it better now that his face is a little more like kind of fills out the canvas. Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. Oh yeah. This little bit of just extra like length, or not length, but width, I guess, to his mask area, he's kind of really actually is pretty beneficial for what I've been doing. So this is working out pretty good for me. Sometimes in painting, it's just like life. You just kind of try something and hope that it is better than what you had tried before. And if it's not, that's also okay. Because at least you tried something different. You know, at least you tried something. That's what I mean. Like, it's all about trying. Especially with art, I think, is a lot of more. It's just trying. Okay, so I added a little bit of depth, a little bit of thickness, like width to Miles' face, his mask, just so it's not alien shaped. You know how aliens have like the big cranium part and then the freaking whoosh. Now for Gwen, I'm a little nervous just because the paintbrush is stiff. I'm a little nervous about it. Just because I don't know what I have right on, like, I have so many parts that I've drawn on so that I can, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? What am I thinking? There's a lot drawn on here, just to make sure that like there's a lot more pencil markings so that I can see what I like better drawing wise. So I'm gonna start with the stuff that I know, like that I know I like the dimensions of. So like the eyes, I know I like the eyes, how these eyes look. I know the canvas is white, so it's kind of pointless almost to paint the eyes, but you can see the paint, so it's not completely pointless. And around her eyes, she has like this red, or this pink, kind of hue tint type of thing that I'm gonna be trying to incorporate, but. So we can come here, cover this whole eye. I actually want to keep the pencil markings around the eye for the most part, so that I know where the pink needs to go. But like, if you know, when you're making the eyes and stuff, there's gonna be, you know, pencil markings in the eyes and all sorts of stuff. You're gonna want to just make sure you kind of cover those up with the white paint. Okay, so I like what I'm seeing here. Again, just trying to get everything that I know I have locked into place. So like this little area that I'm looking at here as well needs to, this is like her neck, has some pencil lines in her neck area. If this painting really is coming out well. I got a lot better than when I started the painting. I didn't know what to really expect out of it. You know, you never know how a painting, especially when I'm painting it, I never know how it's really gonna come out. I am gonna take into like a black outline on a lot more of her stuff, just because it's like, it's a lot of white, so you can't really tell what's what. And maybe when I get to like the backgrounds and stuff, maybe then we'll be able to like cover up those black Sharpies that I've done, you know, with white paint or pink paint or whatever color paint I need to use. I think the paint should cover the Sharpie. It's not even a Sharpie, it's an Expo marker, so. And my thinking is the paint should cover that up. So, but there's a lot of white. So now I gotta think if I want the hood, I think, to kind of drip down a little more than what I had it actually originally. Let me think. Yeah, I think I want this to be there. So I'm gonna figure it out real fast if this covers it up. This does. So the paint covers up the marker. Which is good, because I used a lot of marker on Gwen specifically. Just because you can't tell the difference between certain things if it's all white. You know what I'm saying? You really do have to layer the white though onto this. And then I might even come back in with like black paint or something and just touch up the black spots with the paint instead of the marker. But like I said, it covers it, but it's not ideal for it. And I actually want to also see if I can't get those eyes. It's kind of like here's like this pink vibe going. Well, let me paint jawline here. Guess it's my choice, so I'm gonna do this one. Trying to decide which jawline I wanted to really give her. Also gonna have to mark that in as well. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect actually. Here's my white. Oh, here's my white. Yeah, I can live with this. I like this painting, how this is turning out so far. You know. That's what it's about. It's about pleasing, yourself when it comes to pause. When it comes to painting, you're the artist. It's not about pleasing the, you want the people seeing the video and seeing the art to be like, whoa. But it shouldn't be who you attract with it first. It's about you first. You're the one who's the artist. You're the one painting it. I'm not selling this painting or putting this painting in a museum. I'm claiming this as a piece of my own work, as my own creativity. If you're painting it at home, it's your own creativity. It's your own skill set. You might look at my painting and say, well, I can do that 4 times better than you did. But that's your skill set. It's all about you. Like, I'm in my own race. You're not competing against nobody or trying to impress anybody with your painting other than yourself. I'm just happen to be documenting my painting. Maybe you want to follow along on the journey. Maybe you're scared of trying. Maybe, you want to start painting or start doing stuff out of your comfort zone that you aren't as great at and you don't know where to look. So maybe you watch me freaking struggle to paint and you say, well, if he can post himself online doing something that he's not good at, why can't I do something in private that I'm not good at, I'm not saying everybody needs to go around posting the content and all this and that, but do something, you know what I'm saying? So the pink is like around the eyes. I think I mentioned that more times than I needed to, but this was the pink I did. Oh, nice. Really nice. The pink is still wet in a way, so it's almost like her eyes are outlined in pink and then it comes off, so try to drive that paint a little bit. So her eyes are first outline the eyes in pink. Part of me also wants to retouch up Miles's eyes, make them a little more thick, but I'm also a little scared to ruin the Miles. Sometimes you have to know when to say, okay, if I keep messing up these little details, I'm gonna miss the bigger picture. It looks good. If I try to get it to look perfect, though, will it mess it up even more? And then I could be disappointed in myself or the painting. I'm not gonna be disappointed in myself for trying to make it look perfect and I mess it up. That's whatever. But so then, like right here, and it's okay for this part if it kind of isn't perfect because it's supposed to come down. It's like coming down. So it's like actually better that I kind of, it comes out like an angle too. For stuff like this, it's good to have like a reference photo nearby. You know, it's not painting trees and the ocean. You know, it's painting a character. And then I want to hang this one up. I want to hang a couple of these up. Like my penguin one, I really want to hang that up. I kind of want to hang them up in a chronological order I did them. I think that'd be cool. It's like wall of growth type of deal. Like, oh, at the start he wasn't a crazy good painter, and then you can see where he kind of like, I got better, where then I took a little break from painting, had a little fall off. But I think it would be cool to hang them up so that, I mean, it's my art. Instead of buying, you know, I buy posters, I'm still gonna buy more posters, but it's like, yo, this is my art. You can't come into my room and see my poster that I made, like a painting I made, and say, oh, I have that poster. It's like, no, you don't, bro. It's one of one. It's one of one. So that's like cool. That's cool to me. When like, it's rare. It's super rare to like, I don't know. I think it's cool. And the fact that I was able to do this. You know, have my own one-on-one stuff is crazy. And if, you know, someone wants to buy it, it's like, I don't know if I'd sell it, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? I painted this. I put it on I documented myself painting it. So, I mean, that's one, I guess, you know, I always have that to look at, but I don't know if I'd ever sell one of my paintings to anybody, for real. Because it's just like, it's my growth. It shows what I've done. It shows like how far I've come in the painting game, especially. And like I said, I want to hang it up. The eye is actually much more pink up top than it is down low. Like, so much more pink is up above the eye. I don't know really why, but she's almost very pixelated. You know, her Earth is different than Miles' Earth. So I feel like she might be more pixelated too. So it's like, better to just kind of fast brush. I think it allows more canvas to show through, which is almost kind of how she looks, like just more canvas showing through is fine. Oh, yeah. That looks really good to me. I think I might go a little higher with it, though. A little even more higher with it. Okay, actually, I just gotta kind of get this white more. I don't know how to like cover up this like spots a little better than what I have, but actually very pleased with how this came out. Today's painting really came out well, guys. Like, part two was really good. Like, actually, like my Spider Gwen came out pretty freaking well. I've never been more happy with him. Like, I was happy with the Miles, you know. I was really happy with the Miles yesterday. I'm actually super way more happy though with how Spider Gwen turned out than how Miles did. Kind of using the paint as like a whiteout. Like where there's like pencil markings and such things. That's where the white paint really comes in clutch. But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a 3-part video. Oh, nice. And I gotta touch up the outside here, kinda. I know I'm gonna have a background, but you still don't want to have those pencil markings in it. And I can paint over this. Yeah, I mean, the day 2 process was a lengthier process. Like, drawing Spider-Gwen is a lot harder than drawing Miles. Their face shapes are pretty different too. I think side by side. Which one is this? I think he has a little bit more of a narrower profile. But I mean, I can still, you know, I can bring out his face even more if I wanted to. I'd have to also bring his neck out. I kind of like what I have though for today. To me, this is a great stopping point. So, this is part 2 of my Spider-Man, like my Spider-Verse painting. I will make a part 3 where I finish it, where I do the background and finish it out. But let me show y'all what we got. This is what we got. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted with part 3. Hopefully tomorrow, but sometime this week.